I be hearing these Travis Hunter allegations, bro.
Remember that oath that we made.
Travis Hunter girlfriend is completely ruining his life.
Telling you how to live your life. It's not my place.
You doing for the team?
So I guess you need to break it down. This is really just more of a hook.
You were begging the other day that you want one.
So I drink. I don't drink a lot, but I drink.
When I actually get to you, then you understand why I'm
literally drive me, sit outside for hours while I'm inside like partying, and then take us home.
Oh nah, bro. This whole situation is starting to get a little bit too
like mine.
So over the past week or so, the entire internet has been non-stop talking about Travis Hunter and his girlfriend.
I'm a the first question. You not say too much.
And although I would argue that most people know my channel from calling out 304s like his girlfriend in the past, I originally didn't plan on talking about the situation. At first, it kind of just felt like the internet was blowing the situation out of proportion, likely because Travis Hunter did just win the Heisman. But after a couple of days went by and more information started coming out about his girlfriend, I was completely blown back. You could say I was flabbergasted, and I immediately knew I had to bust this video out for you guys as soon as I could. So I'm assuming everyone who clicked on this video already knows who Travis Hunter is, as he is one of the most prolific college football players we've ever seen. And because of that, he would end up winning the Heisman, which is just college football's version of the MVP. And although honestly, I'm not sure that he's going to be that good in the NFL, my opinion doesn't matter, because he will be picked in the top 5 in the NFL draft coming up in April. And instead of the whole world talking about Travis Hunter, the football player, the only thing anyone can seem to talk about is Travis Hunter, the simp, all thanks to his absolute street sweeper of a girlfriend, and technically fiance. But I won't be calling her that throughout the video because she quite simply doesn't deserve it. So over the past 2 years, Travis Hunter and his girlfriend have been making vlogs together on a channel that they have together separately called Travis and Leanna.
Your brother,
I believe Leanna is how you say her name, but honestly, I don't give a fuck, because this girl is just a straight up hoe and doesn't deserve any respect throughout this video. And honestly, I think starting this YouTube channel and making content with his girlfriend is one of the worst things Travis Hunter could have ever done. And the ones who have been watching me for a while, you already know how I feel about this. But if you're famous in any way, whether that's YouTube, Twitch, football, I don't really care, don't put your personal life and definitely don't put your relationship on the internet. The only thing you're gonna get from making videos with your girlfriend is negativity. But surprisingly, even with me saying that, Travis Hunter was able to make content with his girlfriend without anybody really noticing.
You finally heard the worst part of me.
It's not bad given the conditions.
That's the worst. That's the worst part of me. I can.
Come on, you're almost there. Keep it
That's
up.
not even half the thing I be saying in school. Man, I be saying, oh, your grandma walking with 2 bunk beds.
Yo, you do
And I be saying that's why that little hoe came in walking 6 feet under. And that's what I be saying, oh, that hoe push her grandma down the stairs. That's what that hoe can't even walk. She used to pressure when I see that hoe in the street, I'm gonna run her with my car in the future. I be saying, how does she tell kids grandma for? And I said, oh, that's why grandma's spine's broken out, bitch. All that. And And that's why your mama got that saggy pussy just like your mama. That's what I
Alright, bro. When I'm off stream, I'm gonna talk to you.
You hear what I just said, right? I said it in school, not at home.
First 12 minutes. Not bad, given the conditions you had to trudge through. Thought we were dead out there. Damn it.
So you talking about me? You was in church, right? Talking about you was grandma's in church. Grandpa?
Must not feel their legs. Why won't they let us inside already?
I bet they're busy laying out a
My brother can't even walk 6 feet.
I see it, but I'm not like.
massive banquet for us as we speak.
Hey! You guys seen Krista?
Not for a while. She was with Daz. He wasn't doing so good.
Yeah, well, he's not here. Ymir isn't back yet either.
Why you laugh like that? You look just like your grandpa. Why your grandpa not old like your grandma is? Yeah, that nigga got hit with a bat because that nigga trying to rob. Your grandpa got hit with a bat. I don't know, bro. Both sides.
They're probably mixed
Yeah, that's not.
in with the last squad. That's just it. Thomas was leading the last squad. Says they never saw them.
My dad mom just passed away not too long ago.
Hold on. Do you think they're lost? Man, if they get stuck out there in the snowstorm, they're done for. Son of a... Man, I have to go back out there and try to find them. I'm with you.
In the cabin, now.
But Krista and...
We know. A rescue team will be sent out at first light.
They'll have frozen to death by then!
Do you want more people to die?
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Let me see the dish shit though.
Damn.
What happened? Hell, here I come. She died in 2024.
Krista. Seriously, give it up. This is pointless.
This said it in Creole. I don't know Creole.
No, it's not.
Okay, I'll
Dumb
read
bastard's
Creole.
got one foot in the grave as it is. Nobody to blame but
One
himself.
good deed.
Should have known how much he could handle before trying to
19.
boost his score. Some people just aren't cut out to be soldiers. He'll be long gone by the time you make it to the foot of that mountain.
No, one of them was
We're
like,
going, we'll be lucky enough to join it. It's a zero-sum game.
I think it's been
Where
3
I
months
see it,
since she
we've got two
spoke.
choices. Leave
It's been
Dad to
2
the
or 3
elements
months
and
since she
save our own
passed away.
skin, or die a cozy little tree. What's it gonna be?
Why should I?
You left one out. Third option, you're
I mean, it's all
completely
right, though.
wrong. I reached base in plenty of time to save his
She's
life,
from
and
my
by
dad's
morning,
side.
this is all a bad memory. And there's no reason for you to stick with me. We'll only slow you down. You'll make it back a lot faster on your own. Daz and I will
Noticing,
be
or
right
like I
behind
said,
you.
the last 2 years, it wouldn't be until Travis won the Heisman and a lot more eyes were on him that
January
people started to
19th.
notice something weird about this relationship. So
Friday.
all this really started at the end of November during Colorado's
Yeah,
final
it was
regular
Friday.
season game where they would beat Oklahoma State 52-0. And after the game, the camera would zoom in on Travis walking through the
at
crowd,
10,
and it looked like he was
something
actually
against
arguing
asking
with
me
his
for help
girlfriend.
or
I
what?
actually remember seeing this posted on Twitter when it
Know
first
what I
happened,
think?
and this really got the internet
been
talking
saving
because it
this
just
one
seemed
for
like this
furthest
girl was
things.
way way more focused on whatever she had going on, rather than the fact that Travis may have just played his final collegiate football game ever, and also sealed the Heisman while doing so. And
Well,
this right here is exactly
my
when people
deck really
started paying more
slow.
attention
Let
to
her
Travis
come
Hunter's
alive.
girlfriend. And a lot of people would start flocking over to the YouTube channel that they had together, where they've been pretty quietly making content together for the past 2 years. And this is where shit would really go downhill for Travis and his girlfriend. Because as people started watching these videos, they would start noticing some really odd things that Leanna was saying. So the first ever video these two would make together would be a Q&A where it looks like they're building some sort of Halloween gingerbread house and answering questions. And the first question that they answered was, how did you guys meet?
How did we meet? That's what made it never look like you're
That's
running.
not.
Girl, you cut. It's a bunch of drama.
And Travis would start by saying she dubbed him, which basically just means she ignored his message. But she would immediately shoot that down and say, oh no, I didn't dub him. He just wasn't my type, while also low-key making a disgusting ass face. And this had the internet doing fucking backflips, and for obvious reasons. Even if that is true, why would you say that? Not only to your boyfriend, but to the entire world. Even if at one point he wasn't your type, that's something you just don't say to somebody. And Travis is just fucking sitting there like, bro, you got no respect for yourself? How are you gonna let her talk about you like that? But she would actually continue and make this situation so much worse. Now I want you guys to listen carefully to the time frame that she's talking about, because it's gonna come up later in the video.
Some wanted her dead. Some wanted to strip her of the family name and hide her among peasants.
And then finally
In the end,
but I didn't want to,
forced her to
I
join the
just wanted
cadet.
to be friends. Like, we could be friends.
So she continues on by saying she didn't respond to his first DM and actually left it there for 2 months. And then 2 months later, she randomly just decides, oh, I'm gonna go back and look through my DMs, and responds to him all of a sudden. This bitch must think we're stupid. Now listen, I don't know Travis personally. Maybe he is stupid, but I'm not. You're not gonna tell me that you left bro in your DM for 2 months, and then randomly one night you decide, oh yeah, let me reply to him. It's very fucking obvious what happened here. But let's see what else she has to say, because she's really only gonna continue to make this situation worse.
After finally Instagram, then we texted for like
A long ad.
a long time. Like another 2 months, and then I'll be friends. I was like,
Travis just sitting there while she's low-key talking down on him is absolutely blowing me out of the water. She claims that after she didn't respond to him for 2 months, she finally responds and then continues to only text him for 2 more months. And then again, as if doing it once wasn't enough, she would reiterate just how not into Travis she was. And every time she says it just seems like she has this look of disgust on her face. But now that we've seen all the other shit that has came out, we know for a fact she's just yapping. And all of this is bullshit. So about 2 weeks or so after the last Colorado game, where they won 52-0 against Oklahoma State, where they showed Travis arguing with his girlfriend, Travis would have his Heisman ceremony. And either the day before or the day after, I'm not really sure, Travis would have some sort of public appearance thing where he was taking pictures with fans.
I was shocked with that.
And it's kind of hard to hear. There's some other music and other talking going on. But while he's trying to take pictures with fans, she says, what do you want me to do? Just sit here? And basically takes all of his attention while fans are just shuffling through, attempting to take pictures with him. It even shows another clip where Travis is so focused on talking to his girlfriend that a fan is like tapping his shoulder trying to get a picture. Now keep in mind, he came to this specific venue to do what he's doing right now. He'll have plenty of time to talk to his girlfriend later. He's taking his attention from something that he literally has to do. He likely signed a contract to do it. And honestly, she's being a bitch. And then after that, or before that, again, I'm not really sure, they would have the actual Heisman ceremony where Travis Hunter would win the Heisman. And when walking over to his family and coach so they can congratulate him, everybody except his girlfriend would stand up. And Coach Prime would have to tap her shoulder to get her to stand up. And this this exact moment right here was actually what made this whole situation blow up initially, which is why I wasn't planning on making this video at first. But I could have never guessed the absolute insane shit that was gonna come out after this. So after that whole Heisman thing came out, a lot of people started talking, YouTubers started making videos, and a lot of people started talking about this. And I guess some certain people started recognizing her from certain places, and shit started to get leaked. So first someone leaked that she was in a music video with some like super underground rapper, probably one of her exes, back in February of 2021. And she's not just in this video, but she's literally on top of this dude. Now at first I wanted to make sure this was actually her. Obviously it looks like her, but anyone can look like anyone. But then I remembered one of the other reasons that people were saying she was a gold digger or was using Travis is because she actually had a tattoo of a money sign on her ring finger. And well, near the end of this music video, it just so happens to zoom in on her fucking finger. And you can very clearly see the money sign right there. Now this was exactly a year before Travis and Leanna reportedly started dating. But remember, she was leading him on for months. At least 4 months that we know of. So that only actually leaves an 8-month gap between her damn near fucking bro on the music video and her having Travis drive her to parties so she can drink. This shit is fucking crazy, bro. And if Travis didn't already look like a big ass simp for driving his girl, or possibly not even his girl at the time, to parties so she can party and drink while he sits in the car, he definitely does now. Because now we know what kind of girl this is and what she was probably doing at those parties. If she can't respect the guy she's with enough to just not party, you really think she can respect him enough to not get clapped up in one of the rooms after a few shots of alcohol? Let's be honest here. But somehow, this situation would only get so much worse. So then a few days after that, somebody would then leak another video of Leanna. Now I'm not going to show you this video because honestly I don't know how YouTube is going to like it, but I will show you screenshots. So at first it just shows these dudes spreading money. I'm not sure if this is a music video or a Halloween party, but I can tell you one thing, Leanna got fucked after this video was done. Because in the next slide, it shows some dude grabbing her hips and pretending to rail her from behind. And as you can also see, up in the top left, it shows a picture of her wearing this outfit. She probably posted this on Instagram, I'm not really sure. And in case you're like, okay, maybe that's not Leanna, in the next clip it switches to, it shows Leanna wearing that exact outfit, even the tattoos match up from the last clip, shaking ass next to some other girl wearing the same outfit. We have no date on this video, we don't know when it was taken. It was likely taken before Leanna and Travis were together, but I don't think it matters. This girl left Travis in her DMs for 2 months, and then friend-zoned him for another 2. Literally made him chase her for 4 months. And in the meantime, she was out dressing like a hoe and shaking ass on camera. She also went to college at Kennesaw State.
We're the same. I used to curse the day I was born, just like you.
With my back.
Which just so happens to be in Atlanta, fucking Georgia. And you can see the kind of company she was keeping around. You're trying to tell me she hasn't been absolutely destroyed? You're delusional. At least Travis Hunter is. Now that we have this picture in our mind, what exactly do you think she was doing when Travis was driving her to those parties? And I can't believe I'm saying this, but it somehow gets even fucking worse. So after that, then this picture of Leanna would get leaked. I had to cut off half of it because bro has straight hand to cheek. Bro is gripping that shit. And this must be from the same day as the video before because Leanna is wearing the same outfit. This for sure was taken at one of those parties Travis drove her to. And if you look closely, you can see she has those long ass nails on. Them shit's like 3 inches long. Honestly, this picture is dirty as fuck. I feel like I could smell it through the screen. This girl is literally the definition of a street sweeper. Before she met Travis, she was absolutely cleaning up these streets. I don't even think that's the same guy in the picture earlier that was grabbing up on her ass. These are 2 different dudes in the same day. What the fuck is going on here? Travis, dude, did you not look into your girl at all before you started dating her? Or before you started showing her off to the world? Before you started fucking vlogging with her? Bro, you turned a hoe into a housewife, like actually. This girl was out here running up and down these streets, cleaning up every single corner she could. And then here comes Travis, #1 recruit in the nation, future fucking NFL star, millionaire as soon as he stepped into college thanks to the NIL. And he picks the dirtiest, stinkiest girl he could. And I know Travis Hunter, not the best looking dude I've ever seen if I'm being honest. But the same goes for Leanna. She looks like fucking Gary the Snail. Like bro could definitely do at least a little bit better and definitely find a girl that wasn't giving up ass for a new set of nails. Now I know what you're thinking. This shit is crazy as fuck. But there's no way it could get worse again. It's gotta be done right here. Nah bro, make sure you're sitting down for this one because you just might get sick to your stomach on Travis Hunter's behalf.
What to think. All this time she's been keeping it under wraps. And we never suspected a damn thing. Well, it's possible she didn't know. Aaron was caught off guard. He had no clue till he transformed. And again, Ymir did seem to have a plan.
Wait a second, are you trying to say that Ymir is a threat?
Maybe. It's a hell of a power to hide. How she'll use it is
God
anybody's
damn,
guess.
bro. Dude really has a video of her asleep with the caption, "This shit easy." Travis, dog, that's your fucking fiance. That's the girl you're trying to marry. What the fuck were you doing? Zero research, I see that. And it's crazy too. All these videos are clearly from around the same time. So we've now seen her with 4 different fucking dudes. First the guy in the music video, then the 2 other random dudes in that other video I showed, and now this guy. She was giving that shit out like hotcakes. She might as well have been walking around with a free sign on her. And it's crazy to think about it too, because this is what she was doing when Travis messaged her. This whole situation is actually insane. And that's without me getting into some of the alleged stuff. This is just the stuff that we know she was doing. We can see her in the video. But before all of this came out, another YouTuber that goes by the name House of Hypocrites would actually potentially expose her for being a stripper in Atlanta, Georgia, which is obviously where she went to college. Now I'm not going to get too deep into this one because it is alleged. We don't actually have 100% proof, but I also don't want to steal bro's flow. He found all of this information and his video deserves a watch. So the House of Hypocrites would get a comment on his other Travis video by someone claiming that they've actually seen Leanna working at Cheetah or The Cheetah, which I guess is a strip club in Atlanta.
I always read my comments. I'm not big enough yet that I get too many comments. You feel me? So I go in my comments and I see this.
And House of the Hypocrites, which I'm just going to call HOH from now on, would actually follow through with this comment and get the number sent to him. So he then decides to put the number in Cash App, and the name that pops up after putting the number in there is Leanna, with a picture and everything.
And then you see me right down. Now, I'm on the phone with my cousin and my brother. I'm doing the story like that. Yada. Oh, God might be, you know what I'm saying? One of them things. One of them, yeah, she was getting down in Atlanta on them club type shit. You got that. This, you want to figure out if the number real, put the number in Cash App. Boom, put the number in Cash App. This is her exact number.
So it's clearly a real number associated with a real Cash App account. Well, Leanna would actually see this video, and she would message bro on Instagram, I think, basically threatening a lawsuit and saying that he's harassing her. She also claims that she did work at the Cheetah, but she was just a bartender and not a dancer.
And she talks about being a woman. Cheating. Get him respect.
But that doesn't make sense, because she started dating Travis at 21 in 2022, so she couldn't have been a bartender at this strip club in Atlanta while also living in Colorado with Travis. Well, it turns out you can't even be a bartender at the Cheetah under the age of 21, but you can be a dancer.
You can't be a dancer. Under the age of 21.
And considering bro literally had her number and putting it in the Cash App brought her name up, she even claims in those messages that's her old number. I mean, what else are you gonna try to say? Why would this random dude claiming he got it from you at the strip club have your number? This bitch is lying. Everything she's ever said, everything she's ever done, honestly her entire relationship with Travis Hunter is a lie. This shit is absolutely insane, and honestly I feel super bad for Travis. But at the same time, he should have been smarter. He really shouldn't have gotten into a relationship at all while he's one of the top college football players we've ever seen, while he's on his way to being a top 5 NFL draft pick. You'd think he'd want to be more focused. And now he's more distracted than ever with all of this going on. He's even spoken about it multiple times on live streams.
I
so it's very clearly affecting him. He's also turned off all the comments on the Travis and Leanna channel, as well as deactivated his Instagram. And this is why I tell you boys, if you're famous in any way, there is no positive coming out of putting your relationship on the internet. Unless that's the reason you're famous, which it wasn't for Travis, this didn't help anything. Bro is literally about to live out his childhood dream of being an NFL player, and at the same time he's got to worry about all this bullshit. All because he wanted to be a fucking vlogger instead of a football player. Obviously, he should have just made a better decision with the girl he decided to get with in the first place, but if he could have kept his personal life off of YouTube, off the screen, literally none of this would have happened. If you could learn any lesson from this situation, it would simply be careful who you date, never just hit somebody up on Instagram and think that's going to be your wife, and if you want to put a ring on her finger, bro, you better look into her a little bit. This girl Leanna is over here already looking out dresses for the wedding that's supposed to happen right after he gets drafted, and she was just getting trains ran on her less than a year before they got together. So with all that being said, boys, that right there is where I'm going to in this video. This shit was absolutely insane. So let me know down in the comment section, what do you think of this entire situation, and what did you think about the video? Also let me know, what do you think of Travis Hunter, and where do you think he's going to get drafted? If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to drop a like and comment down in the comment section. Both of those things help the video out a ton. And if you're new and you haven't already, and again you do enjoy the content, don't forget to hit that sub button as well.
That's sad. Travis Hunter blind.